Have you ever thought it that you can think faster than the actual words that can come out, but the information comes in, forcing your brain to bang, 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 and you get a headache? Shitty, shitty, bang, bang, chit, 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 CHIT. It's a hit. It's an it. It is. Backwards. It is, it. Mark Rodin has put all the numbers together. It's crazy. Just to show you something, this over here, all it's made with is one V, two V's, 3, 4. This is how you make this. Forget about the hat I put on it. In here are the diamond pegs. This is the tack of the pans. These are the tacks, the pegs. This is the roulette board. You have 12 numbers here. This is the bottom. I have to put one more row over here, so I do not touch this, and this is not the last row. I have to be in the middle. 3, 3, 6, 9 in the middle, and 3. The total is 15. 1 and 5 is the letter O. 1 is the letter A. 5 is the letter E. It equals to F, the letter F, which says fee. The transfer, the cross over here. If I hit right here, one chip, okay, over here, one chip here, one chip here, one chip here. That means this middle one has 4 times 9 is 36. 4 by 9 is 36, 72. You're actually supposed to go on an angle, and 72 make the 1,440 minutes in a day. If this number comes in, all these chips are saved. None of them are lost. But the chip you put here is one chip, pays off here. One chip pays off here. One chip pays off here. This angle is 159. Which is the last part of Rubik's, not Rubik's, of Mark's Rodin. 1, 5, and 9. 1, 5, and 9 is 15. Again, we got the egg. 1, 5, and 9. 9 times 5 is 45. The angle plus 1 is 46. This was the transfer of the 45 to the 46 in the president. It was going up. Now it's going down. No, it has to go 1 over to the other side. This payout in the center will give you 32 chips. And it'll save you 4 chips. Gives you 36. 4 by 9 is 36. 4 plus 9 is 13. The total is 39. These are the 4 chips. This would be your colon in your stomach and your ass. This is the Aleph letter. This side and this side. It says K A. It also says Aleph in cursive Hebrew writing. This turns down like this, and the other one turns down up like this, and it squeezes your shit out. When you force, you coil it and you force it. 6776, the spirit of man. 6 is a 1 and 1 is a 6, because this is 1, 6 and this is 1, 6. This is a 6 with the 1 sitting down. This is a 6 with the 1 sitting down. 1 away from 6 is 5. 1 away from 6 is 5. These two are the same. 88,088 moons. Moon time. 88,000 moons. 75,075. My number and number of creation of 7286 minus the 6776 equals to 510, which is 51 times 10, which is 20. Listen, it's 24 on the piano, and it's 27 on the piano. 28 and 24 is the 52 keys. You can only, if you put both of them onto the letter C, see the heart? You put both of them onto the letter C. Now, I'm just going to go over some quick stuff. I can go all over. Mark Rodin's got his stuff perfect. Here's the 5 card. You see it? That's the 5, and this is the Aleph. The same thing, because this, you see the line in the center of the 5? Draw a straight line down. Or if you want, just let's put it this way, holding up the bridge. Underneath the ground and above the ground. The angles of Mark Rodin, see the way the one is separated? This one over here and this one over here, again, will make the Aleph, but in a different fashion. Here we have the Jewish star in the center. You see the lines going down here and the lines going up here? Again, Mark Rodin. top 4 of 9, bottom 4 of 9, 1 in the center. It'll create this. These two create each other. You see the 2 on the top on the left and the 2 on the top. 9 and 10, 19, created by 8 and 11 on roulette and the chakras. 9 and 10, 7 and 8 go together. 6 and 5 go together. 4 and 5 is 9 go together. 6 and 5 is 11 go together. The reasons they go together, 7 and 8, the only difference is a moon. To bring them to a 10-10 world is number 23, angel and A and W. If you look inside the middle here, you see how it's working inside the center piece. Number 3, the way it catches out. You see the number 52 anywhere? Look, S is a 5, and over here, SU. SU is 19 and 21 equals 40 to game. Here's the Joker. He's wearing the red around his hips, but he's got the yellow energy around his neck. Mark Rodin's coils. If you want to turn it this way. This is the same thing. 1, 2, 3 in the center, 3 and 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 6 is a spirit of 76. What's he's holding over here? His arms are over here, his beak is over here, and he's looking out. These two sideways wouldn't tell you whether it's a 6 or a 9. Once it's like this, that number ain't 6 or 9. It goes around and it curls, and it'll go down here and it'll curl. It'll go up here and it'll curl. It'll go down here and it'll curl. Curl to the girl. Here's the number 10 card again. 11 in jail. 4 on the outside, 6 on the inside. 4 and 6 is 10, plus the 10 total, because you turn it upside down. And then you turn it this way, you got 3 worlds. Moses crossing over from one side to the other side. The Jack, look what he's holding. If you put 2 of those together, okay, you'll create the club. But if you do it right, all you need is 2 hearts to create it, and it'll say 2 hearts over each other. 2 hearts. Two hearts over each other, or a teardrop, or if you look, you take it and it's a resh, and you take it and it's a resh. Letter R, letter R. 18 and 18, 36, 18 and 18, 36, 18 and 18, 36. Total is 108. Plus the diamond crossing, 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2 on the outside for the division of the Twin Towers, 110 floors. 88, 4 times 22, plus 22 equals 110 floors. We already know about the 7-point star, 7-point star, the Magen David, the 2 worlds looking each other way. Mark Rodin's design. All connected to this little dot because it's a train. You go this way, 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 it's a train. And you never lift up your pencil. Let's see if I can just interrupt this and do this way. We take this and we're going to put a point here and a point here and a point here. Excuse me, a point here, a point here, and a point here. Now we're going to go from here to here. We're going to go here to here. This is the Illuminati thing. From here to here, from here to here. Now if we put 2 eyes here, we got someone standing up. Now we go from the center here down to here. We go from the center here down to here. 1, 2 points, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points on a 5-point star. Plus the center over here is 8. The one we don't count over here is 9. This can also be done okay, by just taking your pen. I'm going to show you if I could. So we're going to do this. Down, down, up, down, over, up, down, up. Never lifted the pen up, and this is the star I have. 3 on top, 2 in the center. 5, 3 on the bottom is 8. The center for life is 9, and you have the game. Now, if you look from here, this corner to this corner, this is one of Mark Rodin's trial runs this way. At the same time, on roulette, this shape here will show you different numbers and designs that you'll be able to associate with the continuous of the lifeline. And what does she hold here? Count the stars. You see the way it forms a formation of 5 on the left-hand side, and then a 3, and then a 3 up, like a check mark. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and 13 is 26, and 13 and 13. It's a resh, the letter R. It's a resh, the letter R. This is the center of everything. Once you put that like that. Anyways, let's start skipping some stuff. In the center is 25, 52, 55. In the center is a television set. But because it's one mark, you don't understand it. This check mark over here is the railway system. If you turn it this way, it can be the price jacked. Look at his hair. 666, DDD. DDD is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 666 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. You have 3 and 9. 3 by 9 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. Total of 36. 3 by 6 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Keeps repeating itself. If you look at this one, World War II or resh. Over here, if you flip it upside down, it's a jack on this side and a jack on this side. It shows the word pi. See the way it fuzzes everything out to separate it so you understand? L and L, L and V. The rainbows. The forcing of this line and the forcing of this line by this. When she forces, see this here? Because of its shape, we can see how it moves. This is an I, this is an I. 1, 2, 3 straight line, 1 to the right. 1, 2, 3 straight line, 1 to the left. 3 and 1 is 4, 3 and 1 is 4, 44. These are the two sides that work together. Because they separate them, we have one that comes straight down in the center. We have one that comes straight down here. We have one that comes down straight down here. Then we have the tracks. Chew, the railroad system on the angle. 127 years. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 and 9 is 27. Keeps repeating itself. The 7 card makes an 8 circle, but in the top one it's got 1 dot. 4 and 5. Now, 202, you see the 808? When you go 1, 2, 3, there's 2 there. When you go 4, 5, 6, 4 to 6 is 2. When you go 7, 8, 9, 7 to 9 is 2. 202, 020, 09. 9 by 2 is 18. 9 and 2 is 11, 29. The last part, wow, where is it? Number 10, you sure it's a 10 and it's not a 1U? Or the number 52 for Alpha Omega? 5, 2, 5 times 2 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 10 and 1 is 11. K, 11K, 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 22K. 22K, K is the 11th, 10th in blackjack. There's so many things I can just repeating. The same thing goes for here. So when you turn around and you look at it, the time is 1:11 11, 11 on both sides. 2, 2, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. It also makes the shape of the number 2. But then if it was this way, what number is it? It's also a CC. Ting! Raphael 7286, thank you very much for everybody who has helped me see the light inside the underneath of the future. And roulette, how you bet in roulette, how you bet in blackjack, how you bet in all the games. There's a number for every single game. How do we do it? We make it as small as we could, and we make it as big as we could. And we figure out the four corners must be split up, the cross must be split up, in order for everything to function. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I got the phoenix on my tail. I feel like my mind is in the ocean and I'm dewy like a whale. It's swishing all around, but I don't hear any sound, but yet I understand through vibrations that come into my mind and make us all insane, because it's how the place works. It's all inside the brain. But it's not. It's all inside what you decide. The other thing I want to show you is they sell this. Read it properly. When you connect something together, you put a plus sign. M-O-N, plus, okay? The plus. M-O-N says the plus. I'm going to take this and add it to the next word or to the word from behind. If I just kept writing real lemon, this goes to the front. M-O-N plus real. M-O-N-T-R-E-A-L, Montreal, my city. Montreal, N-O-M in French, means nom, nommé, my name. My name is she is real, real. E and A says 5, and I just keep going because the L shows that it's going under the E, carrying the E, but the sound of L is E-L, so it says I'm carrying the E of my reality. 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 21. 1 plus 2, 1 equals 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3 equals 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6, which equals, wow, you have to go 1 and 2. 1, I'm going to just do it simple. 1 equals 1. 1 and 2 equals 3. 3 and 1 equals 4. That's left. Now you go right. 2 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 and 2 is 7. Now you went right. On the left you had 3. On the right you had 7. 37. If you multiply that by 3, you got 111. And you're on the top and you're in the top roof of the Twin Towers, ready to go up the antenna. Lemon juice, L and J, real lemon, jus de citron, citron. This is lemon in French. C, if, trust. Do you trust? C, Ron, the iron, the robots. The juice, S-U-J, J-U-S. J is 10, 31, 51. 10, U is 21, is 31, S is 19, 50. The game of C, if, Ron. Why Ron? Because it talks about all about 36. An iron, or the iron in your blood, whichever way you want to look at it, you cannot throw out something because you find it stupid. If you do not understand, then you do not know the answer. Therefore, what you choose from what somebody else has done only makes you a negative factor or a plus visional, showing the next person what you actually see. But if you just say it's no good and complain and don't explain yourself, then whatever you say has no value. When we go to the store, the penny is so small that we don't really see the penny. But yet we see the copper, and right away we know its value. The penny and the 10 cents are the same size because they go with each other. 1 plus 9 is 10, the bird spirit. 1 and 9. 10 plus 1 is 11. 1, 1, and 1. If you don't know it, I don't know it. I know nothing. All I know is to go left, right, center, up, and down. All I know is to place all the bets on the roulette and start playing poker. All I know is my friends are coming over and we're going to be playing a little bit of backgammon, but in between we're going to be taking out the doubles dice and throwing it on the Monopoly board. That way we can see where we go. So imagine if we played Monopoly with 2 double dice and the number 64 shows up. What the fuck do you do? 6 by 4 is 24. 6 and 4 is 10. 10 is 1 plus 0 is 1. And 10 is 11. So you're going to have all these choices to make, yet all you had is backgammon dice. All you had is a letter. Has anybody heard of the Joe car? The Care, the Kier, Re Kojo. New, it says new site, okay, NS. New is 555 because of the letter count. N14, E5, W23. S is 19.1 and I is 9. You have 1199 on the letter S and I. Then you have GH and T. The GH is silent, right? See the S over here? It's the 19th letter. 1 and 9 is 10, which you can say J. Or 1 and O from the J, 1 plus 0 equals A. So it says AIGHT, which says 8, which says 555, new 8. 555, 888 is the matrix numbers, my friends. 58 stands for 1 and 2. 5 and 8 and 5 and 8, 58 and 58 is 116. It stands for, the 116 is all the initials of the months of the year, January to December. And don't deceive yourself, because January is 10 and October is the 10th month. And January starts with the J, the 10th letter. First month and 10th month, 1 and 0 is 1. They make 11, they're together. February, number 28 month, second month, goes with November, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. F and N. Are you having fun yet? Raphael 7286. And the constellation of Pegasus, up and above and beyond, but we really do think we know that we know nothing at all. Unless you follow the circuitry and those who know it. Mark Rodin knows it. All you got to do now is to make it go your way. Play poker with the numbers. Understand the highways and autoroute systems, not only here, but they're all doubled up in parts of Europe. Now what you have to do is see something that's different. You have to look into everything that is not North American set. No Europe. You have to go to Russia. You have to go into China. And then you have to compare these two into roulette and the rest of it in order to understand the concept from going from one end of the world to the other end. And they did bring with us something inside the roulette. There is now a North American French wheel or English wheel, and there is a North American English wheel. I say it the same thing because it's the same version, except with an extra 0 as separation, because when you hop over in Monopoly, there's certain places that you'll hop in roulette, and it'll tell you something different because all the numbers are placed different on the wheel in roulette, yet all the betting numbers are the same. So when you put a chip on the European roulette between 16, 17, 19, and 20, that'll be the same thing in European, except on the wheel, they're not in the same position. So now you have to go on the wheel and see what's next to them there. Go on the wheel in this area, see what's on them there, and understand the difference, because you're going to start betting. And you're going to start betting for and against yourself, and you have to understand why. Otherwise, don't make the bets at all. I can tell you that the wheel on the 00 stays heavier on the side of black 1720 in between those numbers 3, 32, 34, 36, 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9. Isn't that funny? 3, 5, 7, 1, 5, 9. Again, right at the Rubik's coil, Rodin's coil. Raphael 7286. Thank you.